Can you come here? You're blocking the view. It's not a YouTube about you.
The camera's playing, darling. You're not in it.
I crossed the line and someone said, "Oh, it's a British record," and then someone else went, "It's a world record," and I was like, "What?" Mad. What was I supposed to do specifically? Swimming bike. I actually hadn't. So the week before I did Super League, and then I went to training on the Tuesday, and I had a little bit of a kind of discussion, I would say, with my coach, because he wanted me to do 6 by a kilometre. I was like, nah, I don't think so. Like we're racing on Saturday. I don't think we should. I don't think. Like, I'll question things, so I did question it. I was like, I think that's a hard session. That's a bit much to be doing with a race coming up. We met halfway, so we ended up doing 5, but we changed some of the kilometres to like 500s. So we had a mixture of 5s and Ks. On the third day, I think I broke 3 minutes for a K for the first time, well, since last summer. So I ran like the 2:59 or something. And I was like, oh, right, things are moving in the right direction, this is good. Because I'd had like so long over the winter period between I remember my last good session was on Boxing Day, because I stayed in Leeds, and I had about 2 months where I was just a bit rubbish. I was turning up to sessions, but I just did not feel good. And I was just plodding through, and it's probably because I was in a big swim bike block or something. So going into that week, I actually felt I was happy with that, but I just didn't expect to then go and race on the weekend and then do 5 by a K under, 2:55 or something. What was the average of 2:56? So I was a bit baffled, to be honest. And I went into that race and I would be happy. I said to Hendo, yeah, I'd be happy if I ran somewhere around 15:20. Didn't set the bar very high for myself, did I? And A6 got me some shoes actually. I remember messaging the guy at A6 and saying, oh, I'm actually going to race on the weekend, just a really local 5K. And he was like, oh, well, we need to send you the shoes, the new shoes. They come out on Saturday or Friday or Saturday. I was like, alright, okay, yeah, cool. So you got them couriered, specially couriered over. So they arrived on Friday morning, and I tried them. I jogged down and did a stride or 2 in them on the Saturday morning, and I was like, oh wow, these feel quite good. And it didn't feel so good running home because it was all uphill. Yeah, I thought they were really good shoes, and I was excited to race in the final model. So
we're doing 400s, even though the watch said that I was to rest. 12 to 15 off 200 jog. Not that fast today, maybe 72s or something. Could be a car crash.
Yeah, so I don't actually run that much, probably 25-30 miles a week, 4 times a week, but it's all quite high quality. So I'll do a track session, usually an interval session on a Tuesday. Hello! Interval session on a Tuesday, and so something 12 400s off either 75 or 200 jog recovery, so 75 seconds. Saturday I will do a sort of longer, slower paced tempo, or tempo, kind of broken tempo reps usually on the canal or around just a flattish housing estate or something. So do that. So those are my 2 key quality sessions of the week, and then I'll do 2 other runs. So I'll do a Sunday long run. Long run for me now is 60 minutes. Thursday I'll run for 40 minutes usually after swimming. And I will do another 10 minutes of hard running off the bike on a Thursday night, but that's about it. That's all I do. currently just my coach on his bike. Pre-COVID and pre-injuries and other athletes, I did a bit with Kate Woff, training partner, Bronwyn Owen. I jump in and out of sessions with Laura Wakeman every now and then. So yeah, there's lots of good runners here in Leeds. So yeah, and Hendo's also got a good group of boys, so they often dip in and out. So that's also good. Yeah, I think a lot of it actually, obviously I've got the kind of miles in the bank with the running from years ago, but I think that people, especially runners, that underestimate a lot is just how beneficial cross training is. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of, I swam maybe 8 times a week. So, and I complemented that with maybe 2 sessions running a week. So it would be like a Tuesday and a Saturday, maybe Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So all my stuff in running was just, warm up, warm down and session. So it's fast running, and I think now it's similar. So the only sort of longer / slower paced thing I have is on a Sunday, and that's more for kind of running off the bike and getting used to running the tired legs. So that's the kind of purpose of that session. I don't feel like it just came out of the blue. The 5k time, obviously it was very fast, but I think there was definitely signs pointing in that direction that I was running well. And like last year I almost broke the Scottish record for the 5 mile on the road, and I've run quick over 10, so I think there's a number of things. They all came together, and I was in a really good race with some good men that just dragged me along. So I think everything, a bit of luck as well, I guess. So.
The rock star parking everybody wants, out on the street, 40 feet from the bus stop. Cause every day and every night I'm slamming the bubbly Diet Coke from the stud down on the corner.
I actually did that 5k off the back of like a really big week. I remember getting to Friday morning and I'd been in the water for like 80 minutes. I was kind of just a bit tired, and I said, I've got a race tomorrow. I mean, maybe I'll get out, and I did. But yeah, I think I didn't let up. I actually rode to Burnsall I got FOMO with Ruth and Kate. It was like a 3-hour 25 ride, and I was going to turn round, and then Ruth said that she'd give me a lift home when I got to hers. I was like, oh brilliant, okay. And then she never offered, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just ride home. So I did a really long ride as well on Wednesday. So usually I would back off, like usually going into fun races, or any kind of race to be honest, I would back off midweek and just like taper into it, have a couple of days tapering into it. But I went pretty full throttle into that one bike session Thursday as well. So I don't know what I could run on the track, I don't know what. I'm still wanting to rewrite my 10k PB, but chance and the opportunity hasn't really come up yet. So I think I've been the most consistent at running, most consistent at running 30 to 05. I've run that time many times, about 6 times I think, on the road and on the track. Just keep practicing, just keep doing it in training, just keep doing the hard run-offs off the bike, and I think it's just a matter of time.
Permission, I only ask forgiveness. I'ma handle my own business. Hey.
I think a couple things actually. So I think don't neglect the kind of faster interval work. Make sure you keep the fast stuff fast. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, I would say don't underestimate cross training, especially the right type of cross training. You can do stuff on the walk bike, or swimming is really good as well. So all those things. And number 3, I guess just to make sure that you don't get injured, is doing like some sort of either calf stretching or calf raises, and also some hamstring strength. So I usually do mine between 2 boxes and just hold the hamstring bridge for 30 seconds and then change sides. So I think just little things like that, because it's all very well being able to run, but then if you don't have like, you know, strong hamstrings and calves that can deal with the load, then you might struggle. Especially those shoes as well, because those carbon shoes definitely make other bits sore.
There.
Yeah, I can feel that there.
I don't like to feel weak.